How are you?
I'm doing well. Everything's going pretty steady. It's not too bad. It's not super busy, but it's fine. Selling a lot of prints, meeting people. I think that's the main thing. Just meeting people and networking and just hanging out. I think that's super necessary. You know, and tattooing helps, of course, but I think more if I come all the way over here, I want to meet new friends, meet new people. Just you know,
Yeah,
you
it's
be around
the.
artists. I think that's very necessary. So.
Do you have jet lag now?
No, I think my jet lag is now over. It was extremely horrible for about 2 days. I got about 8 hours of sleep last night. Now I think it's over, but then I leave on Monday, so once I get back, I'll be right back into it all over again. So it doesn't. So it's only gone for like a day or two, and then I get it again for about a week. I think it's harder going back, but
Where are you from?
I'm San Diego, California. So
So you did 20 hours flight to come here in Paris?
no, it was about 13 hours.
Okay.
But still with all the other kind of you got to wait here, you got to wait there, so it probably adds up to about maybe 20 hours, which is tough. I mean, it's always hard to travel, but it's worth it. Like I said, it's not. I mean, these are first world problems. This is not a bad thing. So it used to take like almost 3 weeks to get here. Now it takes what 10 hours. So come
Yeah,
on,
so
that's easy.
super easy.
Yeah.
And how is this convention?
This convention, I mean, I've been doing it now for I think 12 years now. So it's always great. It's always enjoyable. Just to be here in Paris, of course, it's always fun. But after you've seen the Eiffel Tower 3 or 4 times, I think you've seen enough. There's a lot of things that I've seen that okay, I don't got to see it again. But just being here in the atmosphere in Europe, I think is I really miss this. I miss the gray and the gloom and the rainy, really depressing weather. Where I'm from, it's super nice and sunny and amazing all the time. So I want the opposite of where I'm from, and this is it for sure. So that's kind of good.
And you like it?
I love it because we don't get it.
Okay.
It's always nice. It's always beautiful and bright and amazing weather. So I want
Sometimes.
that darkness.
Yeah.
So finally have
It's
it.
something that I cannot because in my place it's always like this. Now it's like Silent Hill, full of fog.
Oh, so yeah, you don't want that. But it's fine.
How is the Year of the Dragon?
It's going good. I think the Year of the Dragon is really, it finally happened because it's only every 12 years. So now I've got a really big, I guess, kind of project, that I'm working on, but it won't come out till 2025. But it takes a year, to work on it. And once the year's over, then I'll put it out there, and but it's pretty exciting. And then of course, there's a lot of things that are happening this year, for Year of Dragon. There's seminars and there's videos and there's books and there's all sorts of stuff coming out. So this is the year. After this year's over, I'm not gonna do anything for another 12 years, So it's gonna be nice to relax for a while, which is perfect.
So you started to making the dragon workshop, how to
Yeah.
drawing a dragon, because of the Year of the Dragon, or because you
No,
already
I-
want to make it?
I started that about it was last year, and I've been doing it now for 32 years, and now I feel I'm at a place where I could now help somebody else. I could teach them. I could give something back, through all these years that I've had, because it's not about taking only from this. You have to get what you get, and then try and give it back in some way. I don't have to teach anything. I don't got to do anything. I can just work and be fine. But it's something that's in me that feels that it's nice to do that. It's nice to give back. It's nice to help somebody else. Only get better. They're only going to get better. They can't get worse. At least I hope not. But they have to get better. So that's the plan.
And the artists that want to learn from you, what they say you after the workshop or
They
the
love it. They love the workshop. They say it's the best one they've ever been to. It's very intimate. It's very easy to understand. It's very one by one by one. It's not It's not confusing at all. So I think they have a great time. It's about 6 hours, and I go from the head all the way down to the tail. And we, just dissect everything. And if you leave that workshop drawing the dragon that you drew before you started the workshop, then I did something wrong. So, but usually they're a little better at least. It's about being 1% better, not being 100% better. Just small steps. That's all it takes. So that's really it.
There is something that Bill want to say to the young Bill in the beginning of the career.
Oh man, there's a lot. But if I chose only one thing, I probably couldn't say it on camera. But
Try.
I'd rather not. But I mean, if it's something else, then I probably say just be more, pay more attention to your family, to your loved ones, because it's not all about work, work, work. You have to have a balance. And right now, it is about work, work, work. So I don't suffer; it's my family that suffers. So that's the hardest part. There's truly no balance. Some people have it, some people understand it, and I don't. Maybe one day I will, but by that time it'll be too late anyway. So that's the only thing that I would change if I could. But now I'm in it so far that I can fix it. I can do that, but it takes time to fix that kind of stuff. So that's the only thing. It's not about tattooing, like it is, but more about your loved ones for sure. So that's really it.
And do you think that your career is in a level that you cannot grow anymore,
No,
or
no.
you are trying anytime to find a
I'm
way?
a lot older, so it's going like this, but eventually it has to go like this, and then it goes down. So it hasn't plateaued yet. It's still on the rise a little bit more, but a few more years it'll be like this, and then once it's like that, then it just goes straight down. That's when you got to kind of step back, and I did my time. I had a great career, and now you have to relax. But when that's going to happen, I don't know. Hopefully not another 20 years. That's the goal. Like another 20 years from now. By that time I'll be 73. So we'll see. There's time though.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course.
But yeah,
How you decide to put in your career so much power in Japanese and all traditional Japanese style?
because again it goes about the family, right? I pay more attention to my work sometimes that where I should have a balance, but I focus so much on dragons, on Asian style work that you try and get better, because you see all these amazing artists everywhere now. Like, Jesus Christ, I got to hurry this thing up. I don't got that much time left. If I don't do it now, it ain't gonna happen. So I try and just focus a lot more than I should. In turn, it helps. It helps my career. In turn, it help my family. So there's, and so it drips down to like a lot of things. It's not just me. It helps a lot of other people as well. The more I work, the better my family is. The better my family is, the better my kids will be, and the better they are. If they have kids, then they'll be at a better place. So it's about kind of building, a safety net for a few generations. So, and that just takes time to do it.
And if I ask you the things that makes Bill in the tattoo,
I mean, like every artist, there's a lot of insecurity. There's a lot of anxiety about being good, doing a good tattoo, making sure it looks all right. But you're only as good as your last tattoo, right? If you do a good tattoo, and then you do a bad one, then that's how good you are. Everyone has to be great. Everyone is not great. Everyone is good. Maybe I have a great one here and there, but that's the pursuit of course, perfection, which does not exist. But so that's what I try and do. I try and find it somewhere, but it's impossible. But again, it's about not being 100% better, just being 1% better. So I try that on a daily basis, every single day. whether it be at work or in my drawing room or just ideas you have, because everything's in your head. You know, you go through everything first, and then you put it down on paper. So, and that takes time.
Thank you so much for your time.
Awesome.
It was a pleasure to meet you. It was a pleasure to give
Yeah,
you
yeah.
a few questions. We will see you in San Diego and
I
in the
can't
next
wait.
event.
I can't wait.
Thank you so much.
It's perfect.